Guys, I would reach out to any and all new affiliates, old affiliates, active affiliates, new affiliates, anybody and everybody, and get them on this call because it is going to be awesome.
Put my speaker back on. My arm gets tired holding the phone.
Just happened in the playroom.
Always have naughty unmuters.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Robin. Hi,
Good
Chris.
morning, Bonnie.
I don't even have my video on. That's scary. You know my voice.
Well, I just woke up too, so yeah, I'm pretty with my grandbaby.
Oh, there
Yeah.
she is. Hi, sweetheart. No ponytail today. Grandma didn't put her in a ponytail.
No, and none yet. Let's show this.
Good morning, Robin.
Good morning, Joan. Good morning. There.
Happy
That's
New
a-
Year. Hi, Brandon.
Happy New Year.
Hi, baby girl. You got a unicorn too, baby? Yeah. Do you believe in magic?
She ain't got no hair.
I'm glad
She's a
Gigi's not
headworm.
here. She'd want that hat.
I'm excited for today's getting started training. That's for sure.
Yeah, where are they? Getting started?
Yeah, they're waking up.
Hello, everybody. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy
Hey
New
guys,
Year,
I would be
princess.
sending out any text you have to people in the group. This is going to be a very different yet special training. So jump on and get your peoples.
Good morning, Chris.
Good morning.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Whoop, whoop.
Good morning. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone. Let's make sure that as y'all are jumping on board, make sure that your phone or your computer's in a position where it doesn't get unmuted, because we definitely don't want to have any interruptions. I know we always have some naughty unmuters. It happens. I've actually been a victim of it myself, or a culprit.
You guys have fun for Jill's birthday?
I did. Our annual extravaganza.
That light show was sick, Chris. Unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it that was performed by just a homeowner.
I know it's pretty crazy. We do it every year.
Good morning, Judy.
Good morning, Robin. Good morning, everybody. Happy New Year. Good morning, Judy. Happy New Year, sweetie.
Good morning. Good afternoon.
Happy co-year.
That was good.
Good morning, everyone.
Ricky, did you get my message?
Yes, ma'am, I got it. Thank you. All right, Chris, about another minute and we'll get started, okay?
Perfect. This account automatically records, so it's been recording since we jumped on.
That's okay.
Yo, Shweta, you should stop the recording and restart it so that it's shorter.
I don't think it lets me do that. Like, I don't want to press stop and then have to start the meeting over if it doesn't let me start again. I can pause it.
You
But we're
can
It
gonna
should
pause
do-
let-
Chris, and it'll save the whole thing. It'll
What is
just,
that?
you can pause it, and when you hit, unpause, it'll record everything from
Right.
beginning to end.
Pausing it will. I was just worried if I stop it.
Yeah, don't stop it. You'll have to re-record. It won't
Correct.
kill the meeting, or it shouldn't. Let me just say, it shouldn't.
I'll just let it roll.
All right, Chris, we'll get started. It's already 11:05. Thank you guys for taking time out of your busy Saturday to be with us this morning. You guys are in for a real good treat to start the new year. By the way, Happy New Year's. We finally got out of 2020. Who's excited about that? I know I am. And where the company's headed and where we're all headed as a unit. With that being said, guys, this training is going to be a little different this morning. Take some paper and a pen and start taking notes because we have a special guest on this call that's been an industry leader, veteran, that's part of our team, okay, that Judy's going to be introducing to you guys here shortly. I've got the pleasure of meeting this guy over the last month. I completely adore him. He fits our culture, our community, and I know why he got excited a while back whenever we all did. So with that being said, guys, this training, I want you guys to understand this. If you're new, welcome to the team. But understand this, if you have an upline that's teaching you something and you're following the system and the system's working, do not go out there and change anything, okay? That's not the purpose of this call, okay? Whoever the leader is training on the call, it's just to give you guys different nuggets on what to do that you may be doing or not doing, okay? So as the training starts, just be clear minded of that we're not trying to change anything that you're doing in your business. We just do these trainings. That way you can learn from other leaders. And there's always pockets and little holes in our business that you hear something from someone else and you go, oh my God, I'm gonna try that, right? And then it works and then we implement it into our business. So I wanted to be very clear with that this morning. So guys, without further ado, I asked Judy Willison to come on this morning and Brian Heflin to really show you guys where we're at, okay? Because it's a very special time in our company. We've built a monster over here over the last 3 years, and where we're about to go is to a global expansion that we're all super excited about, the rebranding of our company, that new back office that everybody's gonna see here next month in February. We're super excited, and this is a time that we've all been waiting for, and it's here, it's upon us. And I wanted to kick off the new year bringing on our amazing upline, Judy Willison and Brian Heflin, onto the call. So with further ado, Miss Judy Willison, are you out there?
I'm here. Good morning. Happy Saturday, everybody. I see a lot of happy faces, and I just want to congratulate all of you on 2020, and we're going to push that right on aside, which is okay because we are here in 2021 and we get to start the Happy Co. How many of you are so freaking excited about our new branding and ready to kick off the year? I know that I am. So if you're brand new here, welcome to the call. I'm excited because I'm going to get to learn some nuggets too. And what I love about when leaders come on the call and get to share how it is that, you know, the success is happening in their business, there might be one little nugget that you're going to take away, be able to incorporate in your business to be successful. And so you guys, I'm truly excited for what's going to happen here in 2021. You know that we've got the new branding. You know, we've got some exciting new products that are coming out that are just going to make our business even better. But what I love most is that the branding fits who we are. The Happy Co. Really think about that. We are people who are out there who, what are we doing? We're sharing happiness. We're elevating other lives. We're bringing other people into the mission, which is to go out there and share happiness, share love, and invite people into that community and culture that is so special of what we have here, right? We have family. And you guys, what I can say right now, with 2020 being pushed out of the way, we need to get ourselves into personal momentum, get that excitement, get that urgency going, and create that team momentum that we all want to have, because that is the most important momentum, because that brings us into the company momentum. And you guys, we are getting ready to have that now with so many incredible things. You've heard from, you know, our amazing upline corporate team with Keith Halls, Garrett and Sylvia and David. You've heard from them and what they're bringing to all of us in the field here for 2021. So we need to get our excitement levels up. We need to get the urgency out there to share who we are. And with the Happy Co, it's not just that, it's the happy movement. And so I'm so excited to be a part of that. If we haven't met, welcome to the family. I'm excited for all of us to come together. We are really the one team, one dream, because we want to just come together. We want to love on each other, and we want to share that out to everybody and welcome them into our community. And so I'm excited to learn today. You know, I've known Brian for quite a while now. He's kind of been out there just kind of watching all of us, cheerleading. He's been around here for a long time, but we've gotten to talk. I've gotten to know him really well. He's a veteran. When I say a veteran, he'll tell his story. He's been around for a long time. And we're excited to have him as part of the upline support team, because he's ready to rock 2021 with us. So I know you guys have heard from me, but we're going to hear from Brian Heflin now. So Brian Heflin, we are so excited for you to share your excitement, to share your vision and mission of where you see why you can, you know, why you're here with us and why you're ready to rock it in 2021. So everybody, without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you our upline support team, Brian Heflin. Take it away, Brian.
Well, Judy, it's so wonderful to be here with you and the rest of the team today. And it's so exciting to see so many happy faces out there with our Happy Co company. And, you know, it's my privilege, Judy, and also Ricky, to have the opportunity to be partnered with you. I never say upline support, downline support. I always say we partner together. And I've had really privileged to have the opportunity to have you and Mark in my business, and also have Ricky in my business. And I'm not your upline, I'm your business partner. So I'm really privileged to be here. And what I like to do is we share stories in our business. You know, facts tell, but stories are relatable and they sell. And so let me share with everyone a little bit about my story. because you might be able to use my story as you're out there connecting with others in your Elopreneur business. Now, again, I want to share with you, I know a lot about all of you. For example, I use Melissa's story. So when I'm speaking to a single mom or married couple with 5 kids, I say, amazing. I'd like for you to hear Melissa's story. Mom with 5 kids, they're in the process of building a new home. I know they live in San Diego, California, so I know it's very expensive to live there, so she must be doing okay. I'm not talking about income here. I'm just sharing her story. Another individual story, I know Ricky Durant's story. Ricky didn't come into Elopreneurs and go full-time immediately. He was working, and he used Chris Sweda. Again, he partnered with someone. They made a commitment together, and Ricky put everyone on the phone with Chris. And Chris helped Ricky build his business from the beginning. Again, it's on the line here. I knew Damien over 10 years ago in a previous company. Okay, he's smiling there, okay? And so I used Damien's story. So let me share with everyone. Most important in our business, your lips should not be moving and your fingers should be pointing to a third-party tool. Allow our systems and our tools to be able to share the stories in our business. So let me share with you my background. So maybe some of you can use my story, okay? I was raised in Los Angeles, California by a single mother. And some of you might have heard this slang, we lived in the hood, okay? Because my mother did the best she could. And I love my mom because she kept clean clothes on her back, kept a roof over our head. But I used to sleep on a cot. And when I'm aging myself, a cot in the living room, because we had a 2-bedroom apartment and I have 2 sisters. So I was raised not in poverty, but we had bare minimum. And what happened for me, I had to start working at the age of 6. And how did I do that? I went door to door in my neighborhood, knocked on people's doors, and asked them, did they have any empty soda pop bottles? I'd take those bottles in my shopping cart, take them around the corner to the store, cash them in. And I'm 6 and 7 years of age. I thought I was Bill Gates because I walk out the store with about 15, 20 bucks in my pocket, okay? So that showed me from a young age, if you worked hard and consistently, things will happen for you. And so I've always been a worker. Yard cleaning, you name it, I've done everything. And at the age of 19 in LA, I started my first business, which is an automotive window tinting company. Started that with my best friend who was attending college at UCLA. And the first account, because we catered to new car dealerships, everyone else was taking their vehicles to shops. And the first year in our business, I made 0 money. But I kept knocking on the dealership doors. And I want to equate that to you continually having the perseverance in your Elopreneur business. Because finally, after a year, we got our first account, which was specific BMW in Glendale, California. And we were able to use that account for credibility. In the next 12 months, we had over 70 new car dealerships, and we were earning over $150,000 a year a piece. So I share that not for the income, but for the perseverance. What if I would have given up after the first couple of months? What if I would have given up after 6 months? What if I would have given up after 7 months? I didn't. It took us a year, but I was committed to my goal, and we built a large business. So that segues me into network marketing. I did not come to network marketing because I needed to make money. And this is important for you. Everyone's not looking for money. So don't approach everyone in your business telling them how much money they're going to earn, because it wouldn't have gotten me interested in network marketing if you would have talked to me about money. My sponsor talked to me about time freedom. That I didn't have. I was working 7 hours a day, 14 hours a day. And some of you that are small business owners, you know, we don't own our business owned us, right? I know some of you are shaking your head up there. That's why this is a godsend for individuals that are out there and you're running a small business, because I realized I wasn't an entrepreneur, I was a solopreneur. Think about that. I wasn't an entrepreneur, I was a solopreneur, meaning I did everything myself. What I love about our industry and what I fell in love with, I said, wait a minute, you mean I don't have to do the packaging? You mean the company builds the websites for me for my business and for my product users? You mean they ship it for me? You mean I don't have to pay people? The company takes care of all that for me? Wait a minute, this gets too good. You mean all I have to do is what I would do in any business, is go out there and share my story and my products? That's all I have to do? I fell in love with the industry because of that, because I realized I can now leverage myself and leverage my time. And to be successful in any business, we have to work, right? I mean, we have to put in some effort. So why not just put in the effort and let the company take care of all that? And so my first 3 years in network marketing, I made zero money. Again, here I'm starting a new career, made no money. I was actually $15,000 in debt when I was introduced to my mentor. Now, perseverance again. I didn't quit. I stuck in it. I continued the work, and I finally met my upline in a company. He was a diamond, and that company was going out of business. And again, I segue that into, because I've been behind the scenes, I haven't gone full blasted till now, because I will share with everyone, I really want to congratulate all of you for what you've built here, because you've gone from 0 to 100 in a matter of 2 years in this industry. And that's really remarkable. This says a lot about, one, our leadership from corporate, says a lot about your leadership in the field. And it says a lot about the products that we have that serve people in the marketplace. And so I'm excited for 2021 because I'm going full bore. I go 100 miles an hour. Okay, so I don't want to scare anyone, but I'm going 100 miles an hour. Why? Because international expansion, ladies and gentlemen, are how multi-millions of dollars are earned in our industry. And I want to share a word with you. Write this down on your paper, because it's one of the most important words that you'll know in our industry. Who do you know? Who do you know? Okay? Because you don't have to know anyone in Korea, but I bet you every person you come in contact with now, ask, hey, who do you know that has relationships, friends, family members, or who do you know that has any relationships from individuals in Korea? And people will start giving you names, and now you follow up on those names. Now, I ask that question in every area of my business. I'm always expanding my business. Who do you know in New York? Who do you know in California? Who do you know in Texas? Who do you know in your local cities? Who do you know? Because I always say, hey, who do you know in Los Angeles? I'm expanding my business in that area. Well, I know a friend, John. Well, hey, great. How about, is John an entrepreneur? Well, no, he's working a job that he's not. Well, great, I'd love to talk to John. So again, who do you know? And so when I met my mentor, ladies and gentlemen, 27 years ago, this gentleman has created over $30 billion in sales in network marketing. Wow, what a mentor. Responsible for $30 billion in sales. And I came to that company with the desire to earn income, but he said something to me. He said, Brian, You know, I want to share something with you, Brian. For things to change, you're going to have to change. Let me say that again. I love my mentor because he was so direct. He said, for things to change, you got to change. And he said, for things to get better, you're going to have to get better. He said, everyone wants to earn an above average income. Everyone wants to have an above average lifestyle. Everyone out there in the marketplace wants an above average lifestyle. But he didn't say the government has to change. He didn't say my political party has to change. He didn't say my boss had to get better. He said, you have to get better. He says, if you're going to make money in network marketing, Brian, you have to become a valuable asset in the marketplace. Let me say that again. For you to make money, Brian, you have to become a valuable asset in the marketplace. What was he saying to me? We have to add value to people's lives. Think about that. It can be with a product. We hear the life-changing stories. You know, people have built phenomenal business here in Ellepreneurs just on the products, and those individuals have become business partners, and they've gone on to build large businesses. How? From the products. So you added value with the products, they receive value, and you built your business. So what value are you adding daily in the marketplace in your Ellepreneur business? Because again, this isn't about you and this isn't about me. This is about the Happy Co, our company, going out there with the mission of changing people's lives with what we have. Now, there's the product side. Now, here's the other side, the opportunity. I'm gonna ask everyone here, and we can all be honest with each other. We're all working together now, right? How many of you can honestly say you've done everything that you can possibly do in your business to be successful within the last 24 hours? Now I'm gonna say, when I asked myself that story years ago, my mentor used to ask me that, and you know what I used to do? I used to start saying, well, Larry, you know I have my full-time business, and he says, hey, Brian, I don't have enough room in the checkbox here to write your story why you didn't get the job done. I only have enough room on this box to put a check mark that you get it done. And guess what? I wasn't getting it done. And so when he held me accountable for the goals that I set for myself, that's when my business started to flourish, because he said, most people in our industry don't know what we get paid for. So how can they start building a business if they don't even know what we get paid for? I'm going to share with everyone what we get paid for. You don't get paid for partnering with someone in Ellepreneurs. You don't. You don't get paid for selling a product. You don't. You get paid for talking to people. Let me say that again. You get paid for talking to people. The result of partnering with someone is from what? Talking to people. A result of getting a new customer is or what? Talking to people. So you don't get paid for partnering. You don't get paid for building up down lines. You don't get paid. You get paid for talking to people. That's what we get paid for. So when you're not talking to people, the close sign is in the door of our business. If you had a business and you walked past the corner shop every day and you saw the word close, you would say, man, how can they expect to, they're never open. Well, let me ask you a question. If you're not talking to people, how could you expect to succeed in Ellepreneurs? Your close sign is on in your business, okay? Because we get paid for talking to people. The result are the business partners that partner with us from talking to people, and the result are the sales that we receive from what? Talking to people. So I want everyone to know now. Now you know what we get paid for. Now, here's something else. I never like to use the word game but we can gamify it. Network marketing, our business is a numbers game. Let me share an example. When I got this concept from my mentor, my head exploded. Okay, because he said, Brian, you don't have to do a lot every day in your business, but I'm going to share with you what you have to do. You have to be consistent every day in your business. You don't have to do a lot, but you have to be consistent. And he said, if you made a goal, Brian, to talk to 3 people a day, this is your goal. You can get that done, what, in 30 minutes, 20 minutes? We all can do that, right? So I'm not asking you to do something today that you can't do. If you talk to 2 people a day, you would have connected with 21 people a week. You would have connected with 84 people in a month. You would have connected with 1,008 people per year. Now, if you only had 10% of those individuals that came your way, you have a combination, and it could be reps or customers, but you have over 100 people that have either bought products from you or partnered with you. Imagine what your business would look like the next year if you did that. Now, 5 people a day, that would be 35 a week, 140 in a month, 1,680 people per year. 10%, 168 people that have either bought products or partnered. How would your 2022 look like? What would your 2022 look like if you did that consistently? So this is a business of doing a little bit each day in your business so that you're consistent with accomplishing your goals. Think about it. What I love about it, everyone can do it. I'm not asking, my mentor wasn't asking me something that I couldn't do. The only question was I committed to getting it done? Now, that segues into, people say, well, how do I build a business? We only do a couple of things, so I'm gonna share this with you in a couple seconds. What do? First, you use the products. You're your best customer. And if you're on this line and you're not using the products daily, you're not in this business. Don't fool yourself. Because the way you're going to be able to share effectively with integrity, that's a big word, integrity, is that you're your own best customer. So the first thing we do is we're our own customers, we use the products. What do we do next? We service a few customers, and our compensation plan has that. We service 1 to 8 or more customers each month in our business. So use the products, service a few customers. And then what do we do after that? We just teach everyone to do steps 1 and 2. It's our business, okay? All right, now you all know how to build a multi-million-dollar business. Use the products, service a few customers, and then teach others to do steps 1 and 2. That's how you build a business here. So don't get all this, or what do I do, and do I need to know this, and do I need to know that, and do? No, you don't need to know any of that. Become your own best customer. Now, I always share with people, there are many of you on the line, if you become your own best customer, you're limiting yourself from building a multi-million-dollar business, because you know what? No one can tell you how you feel. Think about that. They can say, I don't believe in this and I don't believe in that, but no one can tell Brian Heflin how he feels, because these products take my life, my attitude, my motivation, my energy to another level. So no one can tell me how I feel. So if you use the products and you come up against that road barrier, so what? I know what these products do for me. I'm moving on. No one can tell you how you feel. Also, think about this. Don't get into science. Science is going to kill your business. We have all the tools in our app When someone says, and even if I can answer the question, I never answer it because I don't want them to think that they have to be like me. Here, let me share something with everyone, please. If you get anything from this call, please get this. The experts never succeed in network marketing. Let me say that again. The experts never succeed in network marketing. Why? Here's why. Our business is about the average person. I'm an average person. Being able to do a little bit consistently every day to make an above average income. Now everyone's busy. And if you go out there and unload on someone with all of your knowledge, that might make you feel great, but you're just crushing your business because people are saying to themselves, like, wow, Judy is so smart and she knows everything about these products and she's on fire, but I don't have enough time to do all of that, what Judy does. And you know what? This business is definitely not for me. But if I said, Judy says, well, Brian, can you tell me about what's in these products? Great, Judy. Let me send you the information sheet. Send it from your app. Now Judy's saying, wow, that was simple. I can do that. So whatever you're doing daily in your business, think before you speak. Think, can this be duplicated? And let me share something with everyone. If it doesn't duplicate, don't use it. It doesn't matter what works. Let me say that again. And I'm going to say this over and over again because I say this to my team. It only matters what duplicates. Because if you're doing something that's not going to duplicate in your business, it's going to be devastating to the long-term success of you and this company and you building your business. So if it's not going to be duplicated easily between everyone on your team, don't use it. Only use tools that everyone can use to duplicate because simplicity is attractive in our business. Simplicity sells, okay? And so I wanted to bring this home by sharing that one thing really impacted my life over 27 years ago when my mentor allowed me to become a part of his inner circle team. And how he made that announcement to us, I mean, I was a green-eyed guy and sitting in front of a gentleman that was larger than life and that's created more millionaires than anyone in this industry. And he said, I want to work with those of you who are committed to accomplishing your goals in your business. And what he said, he says, I'm going to spend 90% of my time with my inner circle, and I'm going to spend 10% of my time with the rest of the team. And here's what he meant. There are some of you on this Zoom this morning, you don't want to make thousands of dollars a month. You don't want to make $1 million a year. And you know what? That's okay because we have an environment here in Ellepreneurs for everyone. If you're just here and you say, I just want to love this incredible community, love on each other, and we have fun and we support one another, which we do. That's what this company is all about. That's why I'm here, okay? I'm here because I got tired of the companies where people walking across the stage with big checks and doing all this and showing their Ferraris and showing. I wanted to be with the real company, with real people. And I watch you guys. I've been behind the scenes working, but I watch you. And I said, this is where I'm calling my home. Why? Because of your leadership. You don't see them flashing. I mean, you have leaders on this phone that are making millions of dollars a year. You wouldn't even know it. And you know what I call? I call that being humble. And being humble is how you act people. Because nobody wants to be with someone bragging on Facebook, money and $100 bills and everything. You know why? Because that's not gonna happen for everyone. What I learned about network marketing is the community is what keeps the glue together. You always say something, and Mark and Judy have said this from the beginning. All we do is love on our people. We meet people where they're at. And if they don't want to make $10,000 a month, that's fine. I respect the person in my business that has one customer, the same as if they have 1,000 customers. They still get the love and respect for me because they are a part of my family. And so I want that to be the forefront. Is there big money here? Yes, there's big money here. We have a great community? Yes. I love all of you. You know why? Because I read your stories every day and I've been reading them for years. And I may have not met a lot of you, but you give me humbleness. And I feel really privileged to be a part of your community. And that inner circle team, I want to ask a few of you leaders. You can't take your business to the next level if you're working with people that don't have the same commitment that you have. Let me say that again. You can't take your business to the next level if you don't have a team of leaders that have the same commitment as you do. Now, here's what I'm saying here. I'm asking you to ask people to raise their hand. After this call, I mean, all of you are partnered, and if you're doing something that's working, do more of it. If your business is exploding and you're doing something that's working, guess what? Just do more of it, okay? But if you're saying, I want 2021 to be like a year that I've never experienced in my life, because this is not just about entrepreneurs, this is about your life. Now, I can have fun and I can do a lot of things, but I am not casual about my life. Because let me tell you what casualness breeds. It breeds casualties. Okay, if you're casual about your life and you're casual about entrepreneurs, your business, and you're casual about utilizing these products every day, you're going to have a casualty in your life, in your business, and in your health. It's going to be a casualty. So you have to be committed to doing those things with passion. So I've asked people in my group to raise their hand, and I have an inner circle group. And you know what? I didn't pick that inner circle group from people that were making $10,000 a month, people that were top leaders. I picked that group from people that wanted to learn and grow daily in their lives and in their business. And here's what we do on that inner circle group. We meet every day for about 15 minutes. Okay? And it's only for people that say, I'm going to take this up to another level, but I want to warn everyone, this is not going to be your group. All of you on the line have downlines. You have people that you're working with, your teams. Who is in your group as committed as you are to taking your lives to another level in 2021? Do you know that? You have to know that. Who are, now, some of you after this call today, your uplines, they want to start their inner circle team. You know what I like for you to do? I like for you to send them a text, call them and say, I'm committed for the year 2021. I want you to hold me accountable. Okay, now that's a big thing now. You're asking your upline to hold you accountable. And your upline's going to say, okay, I'm going to have you hold me accountable. So this is not about the upline or the partner dictating. This is about everyone holding one another accountable. And let's say if Judy was a part of my inner circle team and she said, well, Brian, I want to be a part of that team. And I say, okay, Judy, you know, this is not for this is for individuals that want to earn a high six-figure income within the next 12 months, right? And Judy says, yeah, I understand that. Okay, great. Now, Judy, you're going to give me permission to call you out on your stuff when you're not doing what you're committed to do, right? Okay, great. Okay. And Judy, I'm going to give you permission to call me out on my stuff if I'm not living up to my expectations that I'm supposed to be doing daily as we partner with each other. So everyone see what we did? We allowed one another. We said, hey, there's no scapegoating here. if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, call me out, because some people don't want to be called out on their stuff, right? Because they want to give you a list of 1,000 excuses. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, whatever you're facing with every day in your business, someone is facing the same, and they're still doing this business. I had a lady that her husband had surgery last month, and he had, unfortunately, a limb amputated. She could have had every excuse saying, my husband is going through surgery and he has this, but she still made it to STAR. I had an 80-year-old lady in my business last month. She could have said, I'm 80. And she made it to STAR in 2 weeks. So there's no excuses, okay? All excuses are equal, right? Okay. So let's not use that as the scapegoat, okay? Let's commit. Now, here's what's important about that inner circle team. You give that self the accountability. Now, let me share something with you. If you're a leader on this line, you're not going to train your way to success. You say that again. You're not going to train your way to success. Meaning, don't be a hypocrite in your business. Don't tell your downline to do something that you're not doing every day in your own business. That's a hypocrite. And you know what? Hey, I was called out many years ago. That's not a leader. If you're asking your downline to recruit, why aren't you recruiting? Oh, well, you know, I'm helping my team. Oh, yeah, you know, No. If you were recruiting, you could help your team, because you could share with them exactly what you're doing to recruit people, partner with people in your business, right? So you can't train people from theory. You can't train people from other people's success. You can't get on the total stool and say, you guys do this. Hey, you over there. Hey, you over there. Hey, you over there. No, you know what this is about? It's about getting in the trenches with your people that you partner with. It's about leading by example, okay? Don't be a false prophet in your business, okay? And let me share with you, everyone want to know how to make $100,000 a year in this business within the next 12 months? Throw out in the chat. I want to know how to make 6 figures a year within the next 12 months in my business, and I'm going to lay the foundation this year in 2021. Everyone want to know what the secret is? I'm going to share it. I'm going to drop the bomb here, okay? Go out and sponsor and partner with 10 people every 30 days for the next 12 months. Now, when I heard that, my head dropped. My head exploded again. Pow! Because my mentor said, Brian, I can't tell you how to do it any other way. If I tell you to do it any other way, I'm only teaching from theory. But let me share with you what, if you made a commitment to go out in the next 12 months, Brian, and you're going to partner with 10 people every 30 days in your business, here's what you're going to have. You're going to have 120 people personally frontline in your business. Now, if you all know this compensation plan, you all know the big money is why. Why? Because it's called differential bonuses. Hello. Okay. Now, as you go out and partner with those 10 people every 30 days, here's what's going to happen. Let me break down the numbers here. A large portion of them are going to come in, love our community, love the products, stay on the products forever. They're going to refer a customer here and there, and that's what they're going to do. And that's great. We love them, and we're going to accept them. It's going to probably be about 40 to 50% of people that you partner with at 120 are going to be that way. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to have about 20 to 30%. They're going to come in, and you're not even going to be able to work with them. Because they're going to be so uncoachable, so untrainable. They're going to do it their way. They're going to do it their way on the highway. And you know what you're going to do? You're going to love on them. You're going to bless them. And they're still going to help you build your business. Just leave them alone, though. Keep them over there, okay? Spend about 2% with those people, okay? Because they want to do it their way. But here's what's going to happen. You're going to find 3 to 5 people by driving deep at those 120, because you're going to start digging for gold. You're going to find 3 to 5 people that feel what you feel and see what you see. And you are going to lock arms together, and you are going to go out there and change many lives and build a fortune in this business. Now, someone says, I can't do 120 this year, Brian, I'm part-time. Okay, great. Break it down. If you want to accomplish this in 3 years, then you're going to go out over the next 3 years in Ellepreneurs, and you're going to partner with 3 people every single month in your business for the next 3 years. See, what I'm giving you now here, I'm not giving you theory. What I'm giving you today, I'm giving you facts. You have got to go out there and start partnering with people in your business to start finding your leaders. You're not going to build a successful business here, ladies and gentlemen, any other way. I can't teach you how to get lucky, because some people get lucky. They go find someone, and that person, brings 1,000 people. But I can't train luck, okay? But I can train how to actually go out there and connect with people and partner with people. And so after this call, that inner circle team, you're going to meet about 5 days a week. You're going to set goals with one another, and you're going to be committed to helping them achieve those goals. And when people start, hemming and hawing, you're going to hold them accountable, right? Because you told them from the beginning, hey, this is not a group for excuses. This is a group for results. And what I would like for all of you to do, I don't know why you joined Ellepreneurs before I turn the call back over. I don't know why you're here. I hope you're here for it's something that's so important in your life that it's more than just about you. Let me share my why, because I think when you're speaking with someone, you have to know what drives them. This industry has blessed me tremendously. And it's blessed me so that I can say I'm privileged that I don't have to be here. And I was actually, when I positioned and then behind the scenes, it's like, oh, man, you're going to go back to work. You are, you're waiting. And then I see everything happening international, everything. And it's like, man, what are you doing? You can't miss this fun. So here's what for me, I said, I wanted to make my why again more than me. My goal here is to pay off my mom's mortgage and my 2 sisters' mortgages by 2022. That's why I'm here. Okay, I don't know why you're here, but you know what I did? I committed myself. I went to my mom. I went to my 2 sisters. And I said, I'm going to pay off your mortgages by the year 2022. Now that's commitment. Now, you're going to have to tell the person that your spouse, your kids, whatever. I mean, if you tell a kid, hey, mom's going to be busy for the next 6 months, but after 6 months, we're going to Disneyland. What are the kids going to do? Oh, go for it, mom. Go. We understand, right? Because the kids, you told them your goal, but they see that there's a promise at the end of the sacrifices, right? If it's your spouse, you tell your husband, hey, honey, I'm going to do this business. Now, you may not be with me. I love you, but I'm going to take away some time from the family. But after 6 months, this is where I'm going to be. Your husband is going to be more behind you because you've given your husband your goal and you put a timeline to it. Don't come into this business, ladies and gentlemen, and please don't come into this business and side skirt without telling someone what you want to accomplish and put a timeline behind it. You know why? Because that leaves you the opportunity to be a casualty. People support people that are clear, focused, and state what their goals are, and they put a timeline behind it. So your partner that you're going to talk with about this inner circle group that you're going to start working with each other, tell them your goal. Tell them what it is for the next week. Now, I didn't say next 30 days, because most people set a goal for 30 days and they're way behind it at the end of the month. If you're going to set a goal for 30 days, you have to break it down by the week. If you say, I want to partner with 10 people by the end of the month, that means you should be averaging 2 people a week, right? Because everyone wants to start scampering at the end, and you're not going to hit your goals. How are you going to hit them? Activity. Activity. Fill your pipeline. What is a pipeline? It's everyone you're connecting with on Facebook. It's whatever ads you're using. It's how many calls you're making every day. Your pipeline has to be filled. And when your pipeline is filled, when people start whining and crying in your business, which a lot of people do sometimes, you're going to say, hey guys, I love you, but I got so many people over here that I'm trying to talk to because I got my pipeline filled. But when your pipeline is empty, you buy into the, because you don't have anyone else to talk to. Am I right? I see Nikki shaking her head. See, when your pipeline negativity, you say, oh yeah, you can't. You say, hey, I ain't got time for that. Business. Let me say, people are going to come to you. And when they come, you're going to celebrate, right? You're going to, hey, I got this person. Hey, everybody's partying, right? And then when they go, you're like, oh my God. No, the sky is not falling when people leave your business. If your pipeline was filled, you would say, next. But if your pipeline's empty, you're freaking out, right? So let me share something with you. I love each and every one of you, but you're not going to make my business. You know what makes my business? My DMO, my daily method of operation. Because if I'm always out there partnering and connecting with people, whether you come or go in my business, you're not going to affect my business. So again, there's a saying, people leave, bless them, wish them success. Hey, I want everyone to be happy. And if Elapreneurs isn't a fit, great. But let me share something with you. Don't buy into other people's stories and the negativity that goes with that, because that's going to crush your business. And this last thing, in 30 years, I've never been with a company with such leadership, with such love, with such care, that's committed with every fiber in their being in their body to your success. Never, never. And what we have here is not. It's not out there. I met them. I met all the. And ego kills anything good. Greed and ego will kill and destroy anything good. So you'll never hear me say my, you'll hear me say us. Because our success is not about me. It's about us. And no matter what storm we face, because we will face storms. Hey guys, let me share something with you. You don't go to 135 million in 2 years and not have some storms. And let me tell you something else. When we hit 250 million, there's going to be more storms, okay? And let me tell you another thing. When we hit 500,000, they're really going to come after us, okay? They're going to come, but it's not about them. It's about your commitment to whatever goals you set for yourself and for your commitment to your why and to your families. That is what's going to keep you moving in this business. So again, hey, you guys can tell I'm passionate about this business, passionate about this industry.
We're gonna wash our hands.
It's definitely
little baby.
Let me turn the call. I'm gonna turn the call back over to Chris Swayder. Chris, you're an amazing leader. Again, I've watched
Thank you, Brian.
Mindset Mondays. I love you. I love your heart. I love your servant attitude. And again, it's my privilege to be partnered with you, Chris, also partnered with all you. I love you, Mark and Judy. I love you, Ricky. I'd like to turn it back to you. I appreciate everyone. Thank you for allowing me to be here today.
Thank you so much, Brian. Guys, show some love in the comments if you got value of what Brian just shared. And it's funny that he's talking about the accountability and all that. And Ricky and I are texting back and forth. And what we're going to be doing is doing our mastermind group with our inner circle that we're going to be finding out who is it that really wants to run to the next thing. There's a couple key points Brian talked about. One is he talked about protecting your brain, right? Like you got to protect your mindset on all of the outside influences and noise. It's so important for you. If you are so clear on where you're going, then it doesn't matter what other people are doing. And, dogs don't bark at parked cars, and he shared that in so many words. He shared, like, the bottom line is if you have your pipeline filled, you don't care what other people are doing. And a lot of that boils down to the way that you feel. So it starts off with you knowing your why, knowing why you're doing this, knowing where you're going. And then it doesn't matter what other people say, what other people are doing, because you're doing the activity because you believe in where you're going. So guys, we appreciate you so much, Brian. We are blessed to have you as a part of our support team and be partnered with you. Really look forward to connecting with you further, getting to know you better. Guys, you're going to be hearing more from Brian and him putting in more input. And I just want to tell you all that we truly believe, all of the leaders in this company, we truly believe what is about to come in 2021. This will be the buzz that people are talking about. This will be the message that people are like, how can I be a part of this? Why are they growing so fast? What's going on with them? And it boils down to exactly what we go out and do. And the beautiful part about this is it doesn't matter where your business is right this second. But the question is where are you going? And the other beautiful part is that you can start your business any day. Like today could be your first day in the business and you say, I'm going to go out there and do this thing. I'm going to go out and make this thing happen. And today is the first day of the rest of your life. It's funny, as Brian was sharing, many of the things, and I'm going to have to talk to him about who his mentors were and all that, because it sounds very similar to the people that I partnered with over 20 years ago. Like, for things to change, you need to change. For things to get better, you need to get better. I can only imagine who that was. But guys, and it really boils down to that. And one of the other things that my mentor shared with me when I got started, and this was the thing that was the most inspirational for me, is that it takes the rest of your life to fail. It takes the rest of your life to fail. Guys, it doesn't matter where you are today. It takes the rest of your life to fail. And the only way to fail is to quit on your dream. So guys, this week on Monday, we're going to be going over some goal setting on how to take our life to the next level, how to go out there and set the goals. And guys, it's not just about goal setting, but it's about belief setting, because it's one thing to write down a goal, but it's another thing to believe what you're actually writing down. It's another thing to actually be able to, and we talked about this a little bit last Monday. We talked about when we set a goal or we start to say something, what is that belief system behind the belief system? When you say it, do you actually believe what you're telling yourself? Do you believe that when you say, I'm going to do such and such, do you believe that you're going to say this? And it's just like people that set a goal and guys, come next week, we're going to go into the gym and it's going to be packed. And everybody's saying 2021 is going to be the year I'm going to get in shape. How many people go for a week, 2 weeks, a month, and the next thing you know, they forget. They didn't believe what they said when they said it, that they're going to get in the best shape of their life. And guys, you have to believe that you're going to do it and commit to it. And that's what this accountability group is going to help you to do, to help you stay accountable in the things that you say, because it's one thing to say something, but you have to connect to that spirit of where you were emotionally when you said it over and over and over again, because the excitement of when you said it, oh yeah, I'm going to do this, but it's a matter of you staying connected to what that is. And that's why, you know, Ricky got these cups for all the leadership team when we went to the thing. You need to remember why you got started, and you need to remember what it is, what it's going to be like when you create the life that you want. So with that being said, I want to close it out with that. Love and appreciate you, Brian. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you, Mark and Judy, for jumping on here. Thank you for all your support and leadership. Ricky, same to you. I mean, Ricky is like the epitome of consistency. And that's the one thing that I've seen. He's the most consistent person that I've ever worked with in my entire life. So with that being said, I love and appreciate all you leaders, love and appreciate everyone in this team. Without you guys, none of this is possible. You know, the leaders are just standing on the shoulders of the giants, which is you. So whether you see yourself as that or not, start visualizing yourself as the leader you desire to become. That being said, everybody have a great day. Thank you so much again.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you.
Everybody.
Thank
Great.
you, Chris. Thank you, Brian.
Bless you all.
Thank you, everybody.
That was amazing.
Thank you,
everybody.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Happy
Thank you.
weekend.
Thank you.
Blessed 2021.